Hello everyone and welcome. I'm a Gentleman Numbskull, and today we're going to be taking a look at the precons for the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set. So for the first section of this video, we're going to be taking a look at the starter kit. It contains two 60-card decks, code to get them in Magic the Gathering Arena, Alright, so opening up the box here, we have the deck boxes right there. We have the play guide. And this is just, how to play the game. If you're excited about the Final Fantasy set and want to get started, this is definitely a good spot to start. Alright, put the boxes there for now. Then we'll take a look at the decks. So for the one deck, for the cornerstone card, we have Sephiroth, Planet's Heir. Then we'll take a look at the rest of his deck. If I can get this plastic off. Okay, so Sephiroth's deck consists of Sahagin, Ilmeg Pixie, there are 3 of those, Dreve the Esper, 2 of those, Dreams of Laguna, 2 of those, Realm Sketching, 1 of those, Ultimecia Temporal Threat, 1, Undercity Dire Rat, there are 4 of those, Shinra Reinforcements, 3 of those, Sephiroth's Intervention, 3, Shambling Sieth, there are 3, Albed Salvagers, 3, Overkill, there are 2, Evil Reawakened, there are 2 of those, Seymour Flux, 1 of those, Deadly Embrace, 1 of those, Xande, Dark Mage, 1, Magitech Scythe, there is 1, Trino, Dark City, There are 4 of those. There are 9 islands with various art. There's one. There's another. Another. There are 12 swamps. There's artwork of 1. Then we have tokens. On one we have treasure and a copy. On the other we have robot warrior, another copy, just some reminder cards there. So that's the Sephiroth deck. Now we'll take a look at Clouds. There's his card right there. The strip does not want to work for me today. Alright. Clouds deck, we have Cloudbound Moogle. There are 2 of them. We have Cure. There's 1, 2 of those. Dwarven Castle Guard. There are 4 of those. Fate of the Suncrist. 2 of those. Slash of Light. 2 of them. White Auracite. There are 3 of those. Adalbert Steiner, 1 of them. Crystal's Chosen, 1 of those. Dragoon's Lance, 1. Garaha Tia, only 1. Rosa, Resolute White Mage, 1 of those. Beatrix, Loyal General, 1 of those. We have Item Shopkeep. There are 3 of them. Warrior Sword. There are 2. Suplex. Only 1. Freya Crescent. 1. Samurai's Katana. 2 of those. Barrett Wallace. 1. Lightning Security Sergeant. 1. Judgment Bolt. Only 1. Ultima Weapon. 1 of those. Rabanastre, Royal City. There are 4 of those. And then for planes, 13 plains with 3 different artworks. Mountains. Eight mountains, 3 different artworks. We have hero token and another hero token. Another hero token, and I'm guessing hero? Yep. Some more reminder text cards. Alright, so that is the starter decks. Not too bad, honestly. Nothing too crazy, but if you're going against other precons, it should hold up pretty well. We'll put Sephiroth in this box here. Cloud in this one. Okay, that was the 2 starter decks. Next up, we'll take a look at what you can expect from the commander decks. So I'm really only going to be opening one of these, but we'll take a look at each of them. So the first one has Y'shtola, Knights Blessed. It's a cat warlock with vigilance. At the beginning of each end step, if a player lost 4 or more life this turn, you draw a card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, Y'shtola deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. It's a 2/4 creature with a cost of 4 total mana. Looking at clouds now. A human soldier mercenary with haste. When Cloud enters, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to it. Whenever Cloud attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. Then if Cloud has power 7 or greater, create 2 treasure tokens. He's a 4/4 with a mana cost of 5 total. And there's the back for you guys. And then next on to Terra, Herald of Hope. She's a human wizard warrior with trance, which is at the beginning of combat on your turn, mill 2 cards. Terra gains flying until end of turn. Whenever Terra deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 mana. When you do, return target creature card with power 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. She's a 3/3 with a total mana cost of 3. And there's the back for you guys. I'm not opening these up because I'm going to be giving them away, but I am going to open up the one that I picked out for myself. So this is Tidus's deck, Yuna's Guardian. He's a human warrior. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may move a counter from target creature you control onto a second target creature you control. He also has the Cheer ability. Whenever one or more creatures you control with counters on them deal combat damage to a player, you may draw a card and proliferate. Do this only once each turn. He's a 3/3 with a total mana value of 3. And there's the back. And then we are going to open it up. And there's his deck box. Well, actually, we'll put that there. There's some dividers and tokens there. Oh, actually, first we'll open the collector booster and see what we got. We got Celeste, Rune Knight, and General Leo Christoph. We'll set them over there. Got a thing here, probably on how to play him. Playing the deck, go for the gold team. Tidus, Yuna's Guardian, can turn the tides of battle by moving counters from creature to creature, ensuring everyone on the squad is ready for the next fight. By mastering the sphere grid, each of your creatures will level up with helpful new keyword abilities. Switch in Yuna, Grand Summoner, to enhance summoned creatures and transfer counters from departed allies back to those still in the fight. You'll be the last one laughing when your opponent's life totals hit 0. And there's the rules for Commander. And then just some info on the 2 commander options in the deck. Alright, so let's crack this open. So there's Tidus with the foil treatment there. And Yuna, the second commander option. And moving on to the other cards, we have Orin, Venerated Guardian. We have Chocobo Knights. Gata and Luzu. Lord Jiskel Guado. Protection Magic. Summon Ixion. Summon Yojimbo. Summoner's Sending, Blitzball Stadium, Lulu, Stern Guardian, Owaka, Traveling Merchant, Riku, Resourceful Guardian, Summon, Valifor, Maester Seymour, Sphere Grid, Summon, Mega Sisters, Trommel, Seymour's Butler, Yuna's Decision, Yuna's Whistle, Kimari, Valiant Guardian, Shalinda, Yevon Acolyte, Sin, Unending Cataclysm, Waka, Devoted Guardian, Collective Effort, Damning Verdict, Farewell, Luminous Broodmoth, Promise of Loyalty, Resourceful Defense, Scholar of New Horizons, Sunscorch Regent, Together Forever, Chasm Skulker, Inexorable Tide, Pull from Tomorrow, Bane of Progress, Fight Rigging, Forgotten Ancient, Generous Patron, Gyre Sage, Hardened Scales, Incubation Druid, Path of Discovery, Rampant Rejuvenator, Tireless Tracker, Altered Ego, Endless Detour, Fathom Mage, Walking Ballista, Brushland, Canopy Vista, Exotic Orchard, Flooded Grove, Fortified Village. Glacial Fortress. Hinterland Harbor. Overflowing Basin. Port Town. Prairie Stream. Skycloud Expanse. Sungrass Prairie. Sun Petal Grove. Temple of Enlightenment. Temple of Mystery. Temple of Plenty. Vine Glimmer Snarl. Destroy Evil. Grateful Apparition. Path to Exile. An Offer You Can't Refuse. Duskshell Crawler. Farseek. Inspiring Call. 3 Visits. Bread for the Hunt. Arcane Signet. Everflowing Chalice. Sol Ring. Ash Barrens. Evolving Wilds. Forge of Heroes. Idyllic Beachfront. Nesting Ground, or Nesting Grounds. Path of Ancestry. Radiant Grove. Seaside Citadel. Tangled Islet. Temple of the False God. Command Tower. Here we go onto the basic lands. 1, 2, 3. 3 planes, each with different art. 3 islands, again, each with the different art. 3 forests, all different art. For tokens, we have treasure on one side, clue on the other. The other one is a clue and treasure, so the same thing essentially. Spirit, squid, spirit and squid. I bet these are all going to be the same. And a bunch of counters, along with the reminder rules text. Okay, that is Tidus's Counter Blitz Commander deck. And one thing that I saw that was pointed out to me is that there is a possibility for an infinite combo in here. Let me see if I could find what it was. No, it's you. That one. And these guys. So the way to get it to work is to have harden scales out. So it just puts more +1/+1 counters on them. Then send out walking ballista. So it enters with more +1 counters on it. And what you're going to want to do is make sure you have more than one +1/+1 counter on the walking ballista when you do this. Have Gata and Luzu come out onto the field, and when they enter, choose the walking ballista as your target. So if damage will be dealt to the walking ballista, you prevent that damage and put that many +1 counters on it. So the way it works is you use walking ballista's last ability, where you remove a +1 counter from it, and then it deals 1 damage to any creature, or target I should say. You can target itself and then have it prevent that damage to get another +1 counter on it instead. Hardened Scales would trigger, giving it 2 more instead of just 1. So essentially, if you had 2 +1 counters on this at the beginning, before you cast Gata and Luzo, and then target itself with its ability, that would get you 3. And the nice thing about the last ability there, it doesn't say that there's a limit to how many times you could do that per turn, so you could just keep stacking that same ability on it over and over again. So you basically have a walking ballista that has infinite counters on it. And you can use those counters to deal infinite damage to your opponents. So there's a fun way to cheese your games. I'm sure everyone would like that. But it's just something that I saw online that I thought, okay, I haven't seen something like that in a while. At least not in a precon like this. But anyway, yeah, that was all the precons. Like I said, I didn't want to open the other 3 because you can find the deck lists online and they're meant for other people. But thank you for tuning in and watching me open the starter deck and the counter blitz deck. Can't wait to try them out. Thanks for tuning in today. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. If you'd like to see more, subscribe. And until next time, this is a Gentleman Numbskull, signing off.